I'm Lauren Amond. I'm also with Doulas of Rhode Island, and I've been a doula in Rhode Island for 17 years, and I'm a birth and postpartum doula. And I'll just tell you a couple of quick stories just to illustrate kind of how that cost savings might come into effect. So these are just two stories from the past year. One of them was a week ago. At 36 weeks, this woman's baby was breech, and the OB wanted to schedule a cesarean. That was not what the woman wanted, and we did different things. We did some exercises at our house. She went to an acupuncturist, and she went to a chiropractor. We don't know which of those things helped turn the baby, but the baby was head down, and then it was a vaginal delivery. So like just right there, and that story repeats in different ways over and over again. And also like other positional things that might be more subtle, like a baby just malpositioned, and things that doulas can do to help the maternal position, to help rotate a baby to lower cesarean rates. So that's one of the ways I think that it, like cost savings, especially with the private insurance not being on board. And a postpartum example is I had a client who I went over her house when the baby was about 2 days old and shaking like a leaf, and it seemed to have low blood sugar, so really needed to be supplemented. The baby needed to eat, and helped this woman and stayed with her for quite some time. And she had there was a history of mental illness in her family, and this mother was at risk. And I'd go over to see her, and the baby would be asleep in the swing, which you're not supposed to do that, with its head like all kind of like this, and a big fluffy blanket, and so many like safe sleep things that weren't supposed to be happening. So I was able to like address that with her, and then I was able to get her to agree to go to the Women and Infants Day Clinic when it became apparent that it was beyond something that she needed doula support, she needed medical attention to, and she was able to get on medication, and now they're doing very, very well. And one of the times when I was leaving her house, she'd go from being really amped up. I'm not going to say what her diagnosis was, but she would be extremely amped up and just really and then she would be laying in her bed, covered head to toe in a comforter. She had a baby, and her husband was not there, but he ran a business, and he didn't seem to he just would say oh yeah, she's very intense. He didn't recognize what was going on. I mean, he's not trained to do that. And she picked up the corner of her comforter one day and looked at me as I was leaving, and she said, "Thank you for saving my life." And she could pay me. Her family was able to pay me. So it makes me my heart breaks for the people who can't, because I have kids in college. I'd love to be able to help all women who couldn't afford to pay me, but the college tuition doesn't care about my goodwill. And so it breaks my heart that the people who need this the most, who have the fewest supports in their life, are the people who don't have doula access, and so I just and I can see those cost savings. That mom's alive, that baby's alive, there was nothing treacherous happened to them, and the other woman ended up with a vaginal delivery. So those are just two examples, one doula, just off the top of my head. So I won't keep you. I know you guys are on the same, you're on our team, so we appreciate your support.